As well as his Michelin-starred establishment, Tom Aiken's restaurant, he owns the more informal Brasserie Tom's Kitchen, and most recently has opened Tom's Place, in which he serves traditional Michelin-style fish and chips. Welcome, Tom Aikens. Nice to have you with us again.
Hello, Matthew. Hello.
Fish and chips. What it can be special about? Well, how can you do, upgrade your fish and chip?
Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go through all the ingredients. We're using top quality ingredients, and that's really the key. So today we're going to be making some mushy peas. So we have the peas, we have the mint, a little bit of butter with that, Maris Piper potatoes for the chips, cod
for the fish.
Yes.
Hooray!
Well done. And tartar sauce.
Yep.
Lemon,
Yep.
shallots, eggs, gherkins, capers.
Yes.
And a little bit of parsley and obviously oil.
No tomato ketchup? No.
No, we're not in tomato.
No.
Heinz.
No malt vinegar? Oh, heavens.
So for the batter,
Yep.
we've got the sparkling water, bit of beer, bit of salt, bit of pepper, and the flour. And you're going to be making that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you are.
Tom?
Yes.
You promised me.
Whisk.
Josh, when you're in the chef
Flour,
in the kitchen,
in
that's,
bowl, liquid.
You do what he tells you. Tom Aikens, Uber chef.
Oh, you get bashed by a chip.
I'm a chip off the old block. Okay.
So flour in, put in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay. Yes, chef.
And then liquids.
Away we go.
And
okay,
whisk.
fine.
Right. I've got the chips here. Well, I've already sort of partly prepared them. So I've got the Maris Pipers.
Tom, so it has to be Maris Piper, does it?
Yes, loads of tests that I've done, they have always come out as #1. Just in terms of the water content and the sweetness in the potato that gives them the coloration. They always come out as the best.
Chef's favourites.
Yes. Anyway, so we cut the chips into batons. They've already been blanched in water, so I put them into cold water, brought them up to a simmer for a couple of minutes, refreshed them in some cold water.
What does that do?
It's basically partly cooking them. Because if you took one chip, cut it, put it straight into the fryer, it'll overcook a bit on the outside as opposed to being nice and fluffy and light on the inside.
Right, I approve of the fluffy principle.
So hence we do it. So, they've been blanched in water, and then I've then blanched them already at 140 degrees for about 3-4 minutes. I've turned it up 190 degrees. These are going to go in there now. Make them nice and hopefully crispy and fluffy.
So you do the nice easy stuff.
Yes,
well,
I do.
I have to
no drinking
work up
Heineken.
Work up the sweat making your batter.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. No.
So half water and half the beer.
Okay, yeah. I put in the beer. Why would you have fizzy water?
It does actually make it crisper as opposed to still water.
Oh, right. Yes. So I've just added the...
Do you want to hold the bowl for you?
No, it's all right. You get on with what you're doing, matey.
Anyways, I'm going to do the mushy peas, okay? So basically we've got a pan of water.
Okay.
Should be boiling, but it's kind of simmering.
Do you want me to pass you the peas?
Oh, that would be very kind of you. Thank you.
I can't do I'm multitasking.
You are you?
Yeah, yes.
So peas in.
Yeah.
All we have to do, they're frozen peas.
Listen, I'm a bit fed up with doing this.
Yeah, can we get a little bit of sweat on there as well?
Can we get the one we made earlier,
please?
We
can, yes, let's do that.
Okay. Okay, so that's been resting for how long?
That's been resting for about 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
So, we're going to get the fish.
Pass you over. That's a good start, isn't it?
It is.
There you go.
Anyway, so we've got Icelandic cod here, MSC certified. So we've got the cod. Just going to put in a little bit of flour. Roll them.
Okay.
If all you can do is just drain those chips for me.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Now, you're using cod here. Now, I'm a bit of a cod man, but is there anything that you can't use, that you would use instead of cod? Because there are all those arguments about sustainability and all the other stuff.
There is. You can use gurnard.
Okay, fish gurnard.
Fish. You can use pollock.
Pollock?
Pollock.
No.
Yes.
No. Pollock, you might as well just eat the chips and forget about the fish, in my view, pollock.
Pollock's delicious.
There's a reason why pollock is sustainable, because no one wants to eat it.
Well, they do in my restaurants. They eat it by the bucket load.
Tom, you know what, your mushy peas, you're doing a sort of modern version using frozen.
Yes.
Does nobody make the old style sort of dried mushy peas anymore?
Well, this is just easy for... if you want to do the whole process of using dry peas and soaking them and then everything, it takes forever. This is the quick and easy method.
Well, it will be quick and easy if you get round cooking it.
Yes, it will. Okay, so drain them.
Okay. Now.
Excuse you.
Yes.
Right, do you want to bung those in there?
I will. What I'll do
is... Just the peas, though, yeah?
Yeah, I will. I'm going to move this up to the right and freeze.
Going to put a little bit of the water in there
the liquor.
Well.
Just to liquidise them.
Just
okay, in the peas go. I'll try not to spill them all over everything as I did last time.
We're going to take a little bit of burr.
A little knob of butter.
Beg your pardon?
Little knob of butter.
Ah, so.
In it goes. Bit of salt and pepper.
Bit of salt and pepper.
There we go, properly milled pepper.
And if you can grab a little bit of mint as well.
Yes, certainly will. I must say, I didn't realise that making fish and chips could be so complicated, but that's what happens if you have a Michelin-starred chef doing it, isn't it?
You get too much stalk on there, Matthew. Leaves, I said. Jeez.
Sorry, chef. Please.
Right, lid on.
OK, hope you won't batter me like the fish. OK. There we go.
That's it, done. We don't want it too smooth, OK?
No.
So there we go.
Fabulous. Move that.
It smells delicious. Right, Matthew, we're nearly there. We are ready.
That fish is now ready, you're telling me?
It is, yes.
Oh, I'm dying of hunger.
Look at that.
Oh, beautiful golden
Excellent.
amber.
Right.
OK.
So, we're going to drain the cod on that.
OK. So...
We have the chips as well.
I think I mistakenly said that actually that was beer in the batter.
It was beer.
Lager. It's lager.
Lager.
Lager, yes. I'm a lager lout.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, but it's your specification. I mean, why do we use lager? Why do you
Well,
use
you can
lager?
use beer, actually. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OK, fine.
Whatever takes you.
Whatever you happen to have ready to hand.
In the garage.
Yeah, OK.
Mushy peas. On there.
Right.
Nice crispy.
Beautiful piece.
Fish.
That is, I must say, absolutely exquisite.
Doesn't look bad, does it?
Cod.
Cod.
I think in cod we trust.
Can't beat it.
Yeah, we won't trust pollock, but we will trust cod.
OK, well, whatever takes your preference, whatever floats your boat.
And let's not forget the tartar sauce.
Lovely.
Homemade, and you find it on the website. So
there we go. Fish and chips, mushy peas, tartar sauce.
To make Tom's fish and chips, get some sustainable cod from the fishmonger. You'll also need Mary's Piper potatoes, plain flour, bread flour, and make sure you have eggs, English mustard, lemons, white wine vinegar, gherkins, capers, parsley, shallots, fresh mint, frozen peas, lager and sparkling water. Philippa, I see you nodding sagely and eating rather daintily, if you don't mind my saying.
It's very nice. The cooked batter is just fantastic. Just so crispy, lovely.
And the fish inside?
Perfectly cooked.
Cod over the other stuff?
Yeah, you cut it and you can beat
The cod, look at the lovely big white flakes. Really, I think if you make
you don't get that with cod.
No, you've got to go for that.
What about the rest of them?
The chips are nice. Mary's Piper's looking well, but I am disappointed with the mushy peas. Because it's a pea puree, isn't it? It's not, you know, I'm a Midlander girl. I want a proper...
You can use tinned...
I think
you can use the tin. You can use Marrowfat. Marrowfat, tin Marrowfat, yeah. You can't always get them.
You can buy the dried ones and boil them up.
But those are...
Listen, we won't debate the cultural divide at the moment, if you don't mind. I mean, I think this is a lovely fresh pea puree. Lots of lovely mint in there. For me, the king is the tartar sauce. I think the tartar sauce is fantastic.
Wicked.
I am prepared to give up tomato ketchup and the malt vinegar for that tartar sauce.
Oh,
Tom, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure. Thank you.
The fish was lovely and white and flaky. The revelation for me was the mushy peas. The mint in the mushy peas just lifted it. The tartar sauce was stunning.
The fish was really light and crispy. The best thing for me was the tartar sauce. It was really zingy and was a big contrast to the fish.